Greetings, fellow space travelers. Bionic Dance here. This is my first video with the new Breakfast Club, so for those of you who don't know me, here's a brief introduction. Offline, my name is Kate, and I am a left-handed, adopted, multiracial, lesbian atheist. In fact, my main channel, Bionic Dance, is largely dedicated to discussing atheism and debunking religion. However, when I was given the offer to join this channel, I was given free rein to discuss whatever the heck I like, and so I'm going to stray off and talk about other things I find interesting. I don't know what the other members of this club are going to talk about, but I do know that I'll be representing the geeky part of this alumni. For example, today I want to talk about animation. It can't have escaped anybody's notice by now that I love to animate. I've been doing it since high school, and it's my favorite entertainment medium. However, I take exception to how Hollywood has been using it over the last long time. You see, Hollywood seems to have decided that animation is not merely a medium, but actually a genre unto itself, a genre that is to be solely directed at children. They always need to be at least partly wacky, silly, quirky, and they always have some preachy message to kids, usually about believing in yourself and chasing your dreams. They never seem to give the audience credit for being able to handle a serious storyline. Look at almost every animated movie to come out of studios like Pixar and Disney, from the Toy Story series to Ratatouille to Wreck-It Ralph to How to Train Your Dragon, even Big Hero 6. You could swap settings and characters around from movie to movie, and it would barely make a difference. Oh, there might be a few exceptions, but they only serve to illuminate the rule rather than break it. But it wasn't always like this. I can come up with a few titles from, say, the 1980s that gave their audiences credit for being able to handle a storyline that didn't need to be punctuated with silly gags all the time. For example, one of my personal favorites, Star Chaser: The Legend of Orin. Now, maybe I love this one because it's a blatant Star Wars ripoff. And it is. You've got Luke, Han, Leia, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan and the Jedi, the Millennium Falcon. Hell, Orin has a frickin' sword that can cut through walls. Even Mos Eisley is represented.
Kid, this is Toga Togo, the thickest den of thieves this side of Bordegon.
Mos Eisley Spaceport. You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
But the point is that, even though there is the occasional bit of humor, none of it really got further than, say, the back and forths between R2 and 3PO. For the most part, it relied on adventure to tell its story. Another that comes to mind is Transformers the movie. Not the Michael Bay pieces of crap, I mean the one based on the cartoon show. Again, it's straight up adventure. As I said, there are some more recent exceptions, though not very recent. Titan AE and Atlantis the Lost Empire come to mind, but even those threw in their fair share of wackiness. The entire crew of the submarine in Atlantis was exactly the same sort of quirky weirdos you find in every animated movie that has a group of adventurers in it. The introduction of the scientist kids in Big Hero 6 and the introduction of the submarine crew in Atlantis are virtually identical.
Pardon me?
You have disturbed the dirt! Dirt from around the globe spanning the centuries! What have you done?
Wow. How do you find anything in this mess? I have a system. There's a place for everything, everything in its place.
This is an outrage! You must leave at once! Out, 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 out!
Uh-oh. Sat in the dirt, didn't you?
Need this?
You can't do that! This is anarchy! The fighting has rules!
Milo Thatch. Give him a 3 o'clock. Well, no time like the present.
Oh, boy. Catch. Wow. Can everyone hear me okay?
Go-Go. This is my brother, Hero.
Welcome to the Nerd Lab.
Forget your jammies, Mrs. Packard?
I sleep in the nude.
You're gonna want a pair of these. She sleepwalks.
Titan AE wasn't exactly different either.
So, what do you see?
Yes! Question, who are you? Who sent you? Speak up! Me? I will know soon enough.
Hey, let go!
Let me touch a guy, baby. Hold still. There you are.
And this. What is this?
That's lunch.
Oh, it's lunch. Spaghetti derivative, meatballs, sort of anyway, and Caldor droppings. Who ate it before you did?
Now tell me your story, my little friend. Parchment fiber from the Nile Delta, circa 500 BC. Lead pencil number 2. Paint flakes of a type used in government buildings. You have a cat, short-hair Persian, 2 years old, third and a letter of 7. These are all the microscopic fingerprints of the mapmaker. And linguist.
It's almost like there's a formula or something. Who'da thunk it? What, did they think we wouldn't notice? Or were they just counting on people growing up and thus being able to repackage the same stuff for each new generation? Now compare this to, say, Japanese animation. You ever watch Akira? Now that is some hardcore storytelling. Strange, dystopian, borderline cyberpunk with some really creepy, almost Lovecraftian stuff going on at the end.
Help! Kaneda, help, please!
My personal favorite is Iria, about a bounty hunter who, wonder of wonders, isn't scum like Boba Fett. She actually goes after criminals because they're bad guys. She's a good guy herself, albeit for money. Hey, gotta make a living somehow, right? The Japanese know that animation is just a storytelling medium, not a genre. They'll do anything with it, and that's probably why anime has gotten so popular in the US. This paradigm in Hollywood bugs me to no end. I wish someone would come along and turn it on its ear. Maybe Hollywood has been presented with scripts and decided that the money is in silly kidsy stuff, so rejected it, or turned it into live action. Sometimes I think it might be up to me to force this change by presenting the alternative, though making a feature-length film all by my lonesome sounds like a chore I'm not sure I'm up to. Still, how many indie flicks have gotten huge because they were different? Clerks, The Blair Witch Project, that kind of thing. So, who knows? Maybe someday. Anyway, that's my Thursday contribution to the New Breakfast Club. This is Bionic Dance signing off. Until next time, fellow space travelers.
Should have rated unsubscribed. Oh.